What are you talking about? I'm selling my soul. I'm selling my soul. I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever to make it gangsta.
Put it in, dickhead. You on my fucking dick, nigga. Put the fucking tip in, y'all.
I like women, but a lot of people like me. You know, I'm not finna try to stop them. That shit don't make no sense.
So I can't put it in your butt. So I can't put it in your butt.
There's a certain kind of Instagram account that I feel like most of us have seen before. Like a straight man who makes gym content and there's a golden retriever in half of his posts. The comments are interesting.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Gay baiting is a media and marketing technique where creators, writers, and performers use homoerotic subtext or non-heterosexual attention to attract the LGBTQ+ audience, but never make a relationship or identity explicit.
When a lot of straight men realize that the gay community plays a big part in their engagement, you know, they begin to shape their content to hold that audience. A lot of men will do this type of content and then claim that they're straight but continue pandering to gay men. Attention is the new currency, you know, so gay men as a demographic, we tend to overpopulate these spaces. I feel like this conversation naturally moves into the concept of parasocialism. And we have to be honest, like for a lot of gay men, straight male validation was the only male attention available growing up. That attention often came with rejection, bullying, or being misled.
Queerbaiting is definitely where most of my trust issues come from when it comes to men. Queerbaiting is when a straight man flirts, teases, or suggests queerness without acting on it. It's not attraction, my love, it's manipulation. In media, they often use queerbaiting as a way to attract LGBTQ audiences to use us for their own personal gain. This is a contributing factor to the lack of LGBTQ representation in mainstream media. Speaking from personal experience and just society in general, men often use queerbaiting as a way to lead on a gay person, to just fuck with their minds or fuck with their head in their life, clearly. Making the gay person believe that there's genuine interest when there really isn't. Word, a hand that stays too long, a hum in the chorus but denies the song. You spark a flame then let it drown fast, leaving me haunted by a ghost from the past. Queer baiting is poison wrapped in a kiss, a promise that never exists. No wonder my heart has walls built tall. You made me question the meaning of it all. What y'all are doing is actively creating a generation of queer people who have trust issues when it comes to love and don't even know how to lead with certainty. Every smile becomes a step taken back. Sometimes I find myself flinching at affection. My trust issues are not a personality quirk. It's the scars from your game. If you're a man who's watching this who has a history of queerbaiting or is still actively queerbaiting, just know that you are not worth anything and you're not clever at all, or cute or funny. What you actually are is pathetic and a sorry excuse for a man who lacks morality. If you think that behavior makes you more of a man, it exposes that you are less of one. That's how you clear a bitch.
Gulp, I think I just fell in love. Gosh, why aren't there guys like you in my area? Hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes. Weird way to propose to be my boyfriend. Hard eyes, hard eyes, hard eyes. I'm probably not your type, but would you consider someone like me anyways?
Grandpa here, good afternoon. You know, this must be the day of vindication, okay? So let me gossip with you for a little bit. So someone, you know, attempted to, you know, befriend me on Instagram. And it's like one of those pages where it's not the authentic person showcasing themselves. It's bits and pieces and pictures from other people's profile or what have you. So 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to connect with them. However, guess what I came across? Now, I ain't one to gossip or nothing like that, but I came across, what's that young baby name? Young Flashman Wade or what have you. And he posted up with those 2 guys that you see on TikTok. I blocked them a long time ago. They gay bait as well. And it's like the 4 of them standing in the bathroom showing their hindquarters. Well, guess what? I found an article where it talks about, you know, the dangers and the harm of gay baiting. And I think some individuals in the gay black community need to read this, because y'all will be quick to be on my profile or on my page talking about, let the person live, let the person live. Yeah, but you're not thinking about the harm that it causes. Give me 1 second. Hold the line, baby, hold it. So this is the article right here, okay? Because I know some people ask me for titles and stuff like that. Here it goes right here. All right, we got to get into this 1 second. So let's read the first paragraph. It says, queer baiting brings in not only the attention of the LGBTQ plus community, but also the audience's money. How many of y'all paying for that Po Baby OnlyFans page? There were articles written about him as well by a plethora of people. So to the ones that be like, oh, just let him live, he's not causing any harm or what have you. Oh, let's get into the harm. Just 1 second, just one moment. So there were a plethora of adverse effects that it causes, or the harm that it causes, okay? So we're going to zero in just on the mental health aspect, okay? So some individuals, you know, queer baiting and gay baiting can cause the adverse effects because there's a lack of visibility of the LGBTQ plus community. So when you have someone who's just essentially faking the funk, or what have you, some individuals may lean into that. You know, some people be catching feelings and stuff like that too. They feel like they can relate. They can relate, or they catch feelings. They think that there's a possibility that there could be more or what have you. And all they doing is just trying to take your money. How many of y'all have subscribed to that Po Baby OnlyFans page? And I'm doing this video because it is disheartening when I have individuals that are part of the gay black community be like, oh, let that person live. But you're causing harm, though. People are becoming collateral damage. Get a grip.
Gays, it is time for y'all to stop paying for these queer baiters and the OnlyFans subscriptions. Then y'all get upset when they don't do gay shit for real. Y'all be like, oh, can you do this, can you do that? And then when they turn around and say, well, bitch, I'm not it, you get upset in your feelings. You paying these hoes money. You paying these straight men who are queer baiting for your dollars. Stop. There are plenty of queer adult actors out here, and you still paying for. Oh, well, you ain't doing this. We want to see you do this. You're not gonna get shit. Is that something that you think you want? Well, let me tell you, you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Like, you're not. Stop paying these queer baiters. Stop.
It is so incredibly easy for a gay man to be coerced into supporting a man due to queer baiting or gay baiting. A lot of gay men IRL lack the sense of connection and validation that they need, so they seek it out online. And a lot of these men take advantage of it. Two I'm thinking about in particular are going to be Young Rum and Jake Andrich. And scientifically speaking, attraction to somebody can derail your judgment and critical thinking. Especially Jake Andrich in particular, I think the constant idea of hovering over the fact that you might be gay or bisexual is kind of sinister, and then to outwardly come out saying that you don't support any of the LGBTQ nonsense is kind of fucking crazy. A lot of these men use their attractiveness and status in life to appeal to these people because it's sort of like of a psychological effect of like being chosen by somebody, feeling special. I'm making this video because I'm tired of queer baiting men and I'm tired of gay men being hurt in the process. Just stay safe.
This attraction to queer baiting content is something that I like to refer to as the forbidden fruit dynamic. The idea that winning over a straight man is like the ultimate proof of desirability in a culture that works endlessly to keep us out. I'm not making this video to make it seem like I'm on my high horse, because I'm really not. I'm guilty. Any role that Evan Peters played as a gay man, just...
Oh my God, is this who we are? Is this what we represent?
Except Dahmer. We don't fuck with Dahmer. Maybe guys who are into this type of content, it's less about the attraction and more so about having the proximity to straightness as a whole. Because we see it in real life, like the straight act, I'm gonna cringe, please. But you know, like the straight acting guys or whatever they call it, they do that because they want to be treated like, you know, desirable and more legit than guys who are openly gay. For me, I hate watching queer bait content, bro. This shit is so cringe. Like every time it shows up on my For You page, I'm literally hitting not interested every time. Like, I don't know why it keeps coming up. I'm not trying to yuck nobody's yum. Like, if you really like this kind of content, if it makes you feel seen, the world is your oyster. But like, I'm not saying gay men shouldn't find straight men attractive because like we're gay, we're obviously, that's gonna happen. To like pay these creators and pay these guys all this money to like just for them to give you what they could have posted on their Instagram. Then like the stuff that y'all be commenting and y'all be arguing in the comment section, like stand up. Like, stand up, please. These queer baiters are parasites. Starve the parasite. Stop treating these breadcrumbs like a full course meal. All of this love and attention that y'all are giving to straight men online and offline, this could be circling back into our community and onto each other, bro. Like, there's so much self-hate in this community with people who know the reality of being a gay man, who live the experience, who make the art, etc. But that's my rant, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Thank y'all for 1,000 subscribers. I'm so grateful. I love y'all so much, bro. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.